After serving half of his sentence, Jason Van Dyke left prison today. The former Chicago police officer received an 81-month sentence in 2019 for killing black teen Laquan McDonald. WTTW News reporter Matt Masterson joins us now with more. Matt, remind us, what were the charges that Van Dyke went to prison for?
So Jason Van Dyke initially went to trial on charges of first-degree murder and 16 counts of aggravated battery. That was one for each of the shots that he fired at Laquan McDonald. And while he was convicted on those aggravated battery charges, the jury actually found him guilty of second-degree murder, a slightly lesser charge. That basically meant that the jury found that Van Dyke's shooting, while he was doing that, the jury believed that Van Dyke believed he was warranted in doing that shooting, but that belief itself was not actually reasonable.
And why is he being released now?
Well, after the conviction, Judge Vincent Gahn opted to sentence Van Dyke strictly on the second-degree murder charge, which carried a possible sentence anywhere from probation to up to 20 years in prison. In doing so, Van Dyke avoided possible 6-year sentences on each one of those aggravated battery counts. And because second-degree murder is a lesser offense than first-degree murder, of course, Van Dyke was allowed to serve just half of his sentence, which is why he's out of prison now after just a little more than 3 years.
And explain for us the possible federal civil rights charges and who's pushing for those.
So there's plenty of activists and community leaders, some elected officials, and even some members of Laquan McDonald's own family who have been pressuring the feds to bring about these civil rights charges against Van Dyke in federal court. There was actually just a protest downtown this afternoon after Van Dyke's release. And they're upset that they feel that Van Dyke's sentence didn't match the crime, that he's out after just 3 years. Some have cited the case of Derek Chauvin, the Minneapolis officer who was convicted of killing George Floyd. He was charged in both state and federal court, and he eventually was either found guilty or pleaded guilty in both of those cases. But it's not exactly clear if that's going to be happening in this case. The feds have had this entire time while Van Dyke was in prison to consider additional charges, and the facts of this case haven't really changed at all during this time. So the feds have been silent on whether or not this will happen, but given that he's now out of jail and they've had time to consider this, it may be unlikely that any additional charges are ever going to be coming.
Okay. Matt Masterson, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Brandis.
And you can read Matt's full story on our website, WTTW.com/news.